This is your one and only 𝐹ireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and today we are taking a look at Lens Island. I know you're like, wait, this is weird. This isn't Freeform Friday. What's going on here, 𝐹ireSpark? Well, the developers of this game contacted me and asked me to, well, they sent me a key for the demo early. They asked me to check it out. The demo is going to be available for Steam Next Fest, which starts, I think, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, if the information I got was not wrong. And while not a true survival game, it does have a lot of survival style elements. So it's got the open world, base building, crafting, all of that good stuff. And I thought I would show it off. So if you wanted to check it out, you could download the demo starting tomorrow. This will go into early access planned for late October. So after playing the demo, it may be something you want to add to your wish list or watch list, all that good stuff. So we're just going to click play game. I've already been playing a little bit because I wanted to get a feel for everything. And here you can see it says welcome to the demo and it gives you a rundown. I'm not going to read it out loud. You can pause there and read it if you want to. So I've just wanted to play for a little bit, kind of get a feel for it. So while I'm showing it, I could just basically show it off instead of derping through like I normally do. So to start with, the crafting is weird. So the crafting here, if we come over here, there's this dock and there's this guy. And you can't talk to him, although as you saw there at the beginning in that little disclaimer thing, they plan to add that, you know, NPCs that you can talk to, quests and all that. This is the crafting, so you can see it costs fibers, that, and that, and then you can craft it. Well, other stuff has different... Nope, I don't want to swing. Different recipes. Some actually cost money, and you can get money by coming over here and selling a variety of different things. You can also just straight up buy said things. As you can see here, I can buy 10 for 2 or sell 10 for 1. There's pretty much everything that's in the demo over here is available to buy or sell. Now, I don't know how this is going to change between the demo and the actual full game itself, or how it's going to change between early access and release, but this is how it's set up in the demo. So, I mean, it's got your average grind of harvesting resources, but one thing that I do like about the way they did it is it's kind of an added little mini game in there. So when you swing, if you look, you can see that the tool flashes a little bit. Well, if you click when it flashes, and I'll shut up so you can hear. Well, let's try again. You hear when I hit it, it flashes and it makes that little sound. That allows you to do more damage. So you can see we hit for 9 instead of 6 when I managed to hit it right. And it kind of takes away a little bit of the grind feel because you get into this zen of timing your clicks and you're focused on that and not really paying attention to the grind itself. And I actually kind of like that. Now, there are a bunch of critiques I have for this, and we'll get into them here in a minute. And once again, I don't know if this is just because of the quick demo that they slapped together, and these things are going to be changed between now and early access, or if they put this out so that they could get critiques like this. But we'll talk about those in a minute. So the building is nice. I actually like the way they did the building, and you can see we can come up here to my upstairs, and of course my house is trash because I'm not a builder, but you got a lot of cool little pieces that you can use, and I'll show you the building menu. So this is your inventory. You just hold a flat amount. I don't know if that's going to increase at some point, but it's 250 for all of the stuff, and then you're maxed out. You can see here I'm maxed out on clay, cannot hold any more than 250. I don't know if fruits and veggies are the same. I have yet to max them out. And then we have a bunch of different building options. So take a look here at all the different building pieces, and this is just in the demo. And if we take a look, we got different styles of buildings. So there's the stone, all the same pieces, but it changes the look. And then we have the ornate, and that's all the different ornate pieces. And then we come over here, we have the two different farming things. This little one here holds 4, and the large one holds 9. And then we have different crafting things here. So we have the tool chest. This is a place to store and equip your tools. I haven't placed this yet, so I'm not 100% sure what that's all about. And then the pantry is weird because it says like it's a place to store your food items, and there's one over here, and I don't completely understand how this works because from what I can tell, you eat and that refills your health if you take any damage, but it's already on your hot bar. So I don't know if you can, I guess you have to, when I pick it up, I can drag it to here. but I can't drag it out of my hotbar. But when I pick up one of these from the ground, it just goes into here. So I don't completely understand how this works, because like I can't click here. Actually, let's go over and let's look real quick, because I can harvest these pumpkins over here. So if you click them, you can see they're all flashy now, showing that they're ready, and you click them and it tells you at what state they're at. We harvest. I got 2, planted 1, get 2 in return. Let's see if we can get more than 2. No, it looks like you plant 1, get 2 in return. So once again, I have it here. Those actually did not show up in my inventory. And if we come over here, let's go over to the pantry. Okay, so now it shows up in the, okay, I see what that does. So now I can drag those into my hotbar or out of my hotbar if I want, and actually equip those. So if I just drag it there, does that unequip it? No, I guess once they're in your hotbar, you can't unequip them. So there's a lot of little things here that need to be worked on. That would be one of them, in my opinion. If I just drag it back up to here, can I put it away? No, once it's in your hotbar, it's in there. But I can come over here and just replant them. So planting is kind of cool. So you just highlight over the different little spots here, and then you pick what you want to plant there. So we have the pumpkins, so I can just turn around and immediately replant the pumpkins. And the reason that I'm doing the pumpkins is because they sell for an absolute buttload, and I'm basically setting up a farm to maximize how much money I can make. So pumpkins are pretty much the way to go. And let's get back to building on the last tab here. I got a little sidetracked. We got a bunch of different little building options here. Everything from lamps to lightstone lamp. I only have one of those so far. Map of the town. Just a bunch of different little odds and ends, carpets that you can place, tables, but none of it you can't really interact with it. So we have a chair here, but I can't sit in it. Bookshelf does nothing. The fireplace, you can light it and extinguish it. And then there is this thing up here, which is super helpful because it allows you to refine resources. And that, if we come over here, is the refinery. When you play the demo, I highly recommend saving up all the stuff you see here for the cost, building one of these as soon as possible, because these are going to be the easiest way to get iron. I was making the mistake of selling all of my stone because I thought that I would have had to make money in order to buy a decent amount of iron up there at the shop. But honestly, this is the way to go, because if we'll just put 20 in here and light it. We'll put a little more wood in here, and then we will light it. And as this processes, you'll see that we'll get a decent amount of iron from it. So you can quickly turn a bunch of stone into iron, which you need for a bunch of different things. And there's a lot of little odds and ends like this here, little chests or barrels around that you can harvest to get the scrap pieces there. And this is the clay that you can harvest there. And then the stones are right here. And then the plant fiber, you swap over to the axe, and then you hit all these little different plants, and they will give you plant fiber. There is a little dungeon here, and I was waiting until the video in order to check that out. So let's come over here. I finally have enough to buy the sword. So the sword's going to cost us 20. We're just going to buy that up. So once you craft it, then you drag it down to your inventory. So let's see what happens if we do this. So did those just go back in? Okay, so if we drag this over to here, nope, it's just gonna swap. So the new item will push the old item back into the inventory. Yeah, it's really weird how they did the inventory, because it's not your traditional style inventory, and it's taking me a little bit to get used to. So let's check out this sword here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually fast. Oh, that's cool. And then we do have a dodge. Oh, and it looks like W is a special attack, so... Oh, that's cool. Also, when you, before you go to plant, make sure you buy the watering container. Crafted, I should say. I already crafted it. The plants do not grow unless you water them. So here it is. I can't tell you what the recipe is. I don't remember. I think it was like 15 iron shards and some other random stuff. But yeah, make sure you buy that before you try to grow your garden, because you can see now it's dry. So we walk up to it. We equip this and we hit W. Yeah, he waters it, and you can see it got much darker there. So you have to water it, or the stuff will not dry. Or stuff will not dry. The stuff will not grow. So let's go over here to this dungeon. I want to check it out real quick, and then I'll talk about a bunch of little odds and ends that that definitely need to be worked on for this game to be any kind of a hit, I think. So here we go with the ancient cave. And I came in here at one point and heard a like crazy snarling, I don't even know what. And I was like, nope, I'm not messing with that. Yeah, you hear that? What? Oh God, that is a big thing. What is that? Okay, all right, here we go, here we go. Oh, he hit me for 7. Oh, we got him, we got him. Oh, and we got some of the, what is it? The dark essence, I think it was called. Yeah, we got some dark essence, nice. So when you take damage, you can heal up by sleeping, and you can also eat. And I should have equipped the blueberries because I don't want to be eating the pumpkin. That's to grow. That's for money. Oh, that busts those way quicker than the pickaxe. What is this all about? Okay, I can't highlight it. It does absolutely nothing. Let's continue on. I may need the torch to see to get around here. As you saw there, beside the pickaxe and the axe, there was a torch. Maybe not. We might not. Oh, there's another one. Okay. I'm scared I'm gonna roll off the side if I try to fight it here, so I don't really wanna... Let's hit it with a W and see what happens. I gotta get my timing down on this sword. Oh, it's all over. Hold on. Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be really challenging, but I like it. I think that the way they did crit is really neat. It's unique. There's another one. All right, we're still all right on health. All right, another one down. Oh, it looks like there's a ton of goodies, but I can't see a dang thing in here. All right, let's go back out and grab the torch. Oh, it looks like this might actually be an iron node, so you can mine these nodes in here. Like this one gives coal. Let's see. Let's mine this one here and see what we get from it. Oh yeah, that gave us 6 iron and 15 stone. Okay, that's pretty cool. By the way, much of the stuff does respawn every day. It seems to be random what respawns, but a bunch of stuff does. I did notice that the stuff in the cave did not seem to, because there was a bunch of nodes around here, but they have not respawned yet. I don't know if they eventually will, but the stuff up above, like the trees, the stone, the clay, all of that does respawn every, well, when it becomes nighttime. It will respawn, and it's random. I don't think everything respawns, but a lot of it does. All right, so it looks like we're gonna have to fight everything again because we left the caves and they reloaded, which is kinda sucks, but oh, no you don't, buddy. No you don't. Okay, we got that one without getting hit at all, which was kind of nice. Let's check in here. What's in here? Oh, it goes down. Oh, nice. We got a chest down here. So these little chests can hold all kinds of different stuff. Usually just resources or gold, gems sometimes. All right, let's go back up here. We got a bunch of barrels and it looks like a little stone house in here. Oh, another chest. Let's harvest that. Okay, so I think you get the idea here for the dungeon. It's a cool little dungeon, stuff to explore. Oh, a bridge to repair. There's one of these up top too, so it costs 80 wood and 15 fibers to repair the bridge. It'll just form back and then you can run across there. I think that gives everybody a good idea what to expect. I don't want to spoil too much so that you can go download the demo and check it out for yourself. We got stairs down this way, but let's head back out. I want to talk a little bit more about building and show you actual building, and then we'll talk about some of the critiques I have. So in order to sleep, all you do is come to your bed, you click on your bed, and you can just click sleep, and then you can see there we healed for a little bit. I'm also going to step away and step back because it won't let you just click on it again and click save. Okay, so let's take a look at building. So building, you come over here, you pick what you want. So let's grab a foundation, you click, you hold, and you drag. Now if you want to make duplicates, you hold down Alt, and then it keeps it underneath your cursor so that you can then place another one. If you want to change stuff to either upgrade it or remove it, you hit F and you go into your, I guess, editing mode as it says right here. And then you can click to destroy it or you can upgrade it to one of the other different types. I'm just going to click to destroy it and show you that you get all of the resources back, so there is no penalty for destroying things. Absolutely love that. Absolutely fantastic. And then to rotate it, you just click your other mouse button. So I'm holding down left click to rotate. I hit right click. And then it says that we can use the scroll wheel to swap up and down the different views, but it's not really doing a thing. It looks like I missed a wall here too. That's kind of funny. So if you decide you don't want to place something, all you have to do is just come back over here and then release, and you won't actually place anything. So let's just drag a wall. Okay, for some. Oh wait, actually I did. It's showing. If we go into my edit mode, I forgot we have the little window there. So yeah, when it comes to seeing the different, I guess, height levels, you can come over here and click this. And like I said, it shows when you drag this out, it says to scroll, but scrolling doesn't seem to do anything. So I don't know. You can also just highlight over cancel to cancel whatever you're building. And if we take a look here, you can see there's the ornate and there's the stone. Okay, so let's talk about some of the critiques I have. First off, when it comes to harvesting things. So if you look here, when I highlight over something to show that I can harvest it, if you highlight over it, you should auto walk to it, and you don't. It's just something that's come to expect from isometric games like this. Like, you should just, if I click it, he should walk to it to harvest it. So you have to specifically close the gap. So you find yourself all the time like slightly too far away from what you're trying to harvest, or not at the right angle, and it's just slightly annoying because then you have to, the pickaxe is more egregious than the axe itself, but like in the same thing. So if I would think, well, obviously not here, but right here. Are we close? No, see, you're not close enough, and the angle messes with you a little bit. So even there, see, you feel like you're close enough. It looks like we're close enough, but I'm not close enough. So he should just, oh, there we actually hit it. So he should just walk to it, auto walk to it for you. The other thing is the way I'm moving is holding down the right mouse button. That's how you move around, and then you click to your left mouse button to attack or do the action. And obviously, as you saw down here, Q is to roll, and we had a special ability which was bound to W with the sword, and then the watering can was bound to W as well. I really think that the movement should be W, A, S, and D, because there is parkour stuff in this, little puzzles, like parkour puzzles, like right here. And it's really, really awkward, or at least I feel that it's really awkward to do with moving your normal isometric Diablo style. There's a reason that most isometric games don't really have a jump, so we can jump with spacebar, and like, you see what I mean? Like, you feel like that's probably lined up, but you're not really lined up with it, and it's just kind of difficult, at least for me anyway, to judge. And then there's this slight delay when you go to jump, especially if you're on the edge of something, and I'm having a heck of a time with this, especially when you're at the edge of something. There's this slight delay. The jumping isn't super fluid, and you can see even there with the cursor on top of it, I completely missed it, and it's very, very, very frustrating. And I just see that turning some people off really quickly to the game. I just see them getting frustrated and being able to still, not have played enough to deny them from getting a return, and them getting frustrated and then just returning the game. I hope that they take that criticism and they run with it, because I feel like it would be 10,000 times easier if I was controlling the character with W, A, S, and D to be able to do those parkours than with the mouse. Not only is it difficult from a visual perspective to try to do those parkour challenges, and there's another one over here, it's even more difficult to do them using your mouse. And here's the other one. So you have to jump from here to here, and once again, miss the jump because you got to time it just right. If you get too close to the edge, he will not jump, and if you're too far, you can't make the jump. So then you jump up to here, and then you have to jump over to here, and then I guess, oh, nope, I missed it. I don't know. Somehow you can get over to that one up there. At least that's the only way I see to get to that one. You can't actually build. I tried building stairs and stuff, so it won't let you. You can't even place a foundation here. So yeah, hopefully they work on the puzzles a little bit, make it a little bit easier. I mean, they could even do a thing where the game just kind of helps you and guides you. Lots of games do that, assistive stuff behind the scenes, and you don't even think about it or realize it. They could even do that. But yeah, it's those puzzles are going to frustrate some people for sure. The other thing is the inventory. I like how the building is done. That's not bad. Love the building. The way the inventory works with the stuff that you have here and the stuff that you have here, and how you can't drag it into anything and you can only hold a certain amount. It prevents you from hoarding, which I guess is fine. But like this whole thing here, without like being able, I can swap them out if I drag this one down, but then if I decide, I guess, to switch this back, or if I want to, I don't know, I can't just drag this out or get this out of my inventory for whatever reason. It's just a little, I don't know, clunky, and that's just nitpicking. Like, I guess I could get used to it over time, but it's just a little bit of nitpicking. I get that they're trying to do something new and unique, and this is kind of cool because there's no weight or anything like that, but I think they should go with more of like kind of a hybrid between this and traditional inventory so that it feels a little more intuitive than this. So we have the tool chest, we have the weapon rack, and we have the pantry. So if we slap that down there and we just build that here, so you can have these in your house. So here you can see that's the axe that we've currently unlocked. That's the mining, and then those are our miscellaneous items. So we have to come here. We can't actually keep those in any type of inventory to swap them out on our hotbar. If we need them again, we actually have to come back here to do it. So I can't just have my watering can in my inventory. I have to come inside to equip my watering can and then come out here, water. And then if I want my torch back, if I go into the dungeon and I forget to equip it, I can't just bring up my inventory and equip said torch. I have to come all the way back out. So if you go on So if you go on a long distance journey from your house and you forget to bring something, that's gonna kind of get annoying. Same as where I couldn't just drag out this from here or drag the blueberries out into my hotbar because I brought the pumpkin instead and I want to save the pumpkin. I think you get where I'm going with that. It's just something, I can see where after a long period of time it would get kind of annoying. Other than that, I think the game is on a solid path to being quite enjoyable. Like I said, I really love the building. Gardening seems on point. Pretty much everything seems to be legit for kind of an open world adventure / survival-ish type game. Not true survival because you don't need to really eat or drink. You're not really surviving, but you know, you can eat, you can plant, grow, all that. It does have a lot of survival aspects to it. But yeah, so once again, you'll be able to download this tomorrow. I'll put a link for it down in the description to the Steam store if you want to check out the demo tomorrow and see if you like it. And big shout out and thank you to the devs for hooking me up with a key early so I could check it out early and share it with you all. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I want to give an absolutely massive thank you and shout out to my supporters on Patreon for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my Elite Crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.